Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Two Shores, One Story. I'm your host, Matthew, and I'm back from a week of busyness. And I was so busy that I forgot to upload an episode, and for that, I am so sorry. But I'm here, and today I want to talk to you about summer. Oh my gosh. I think summer in Japan is my least favorite season because it's so hot. I am actually sweating right now recording this episode because it's too hot. It's so hot. I mean, winter is not the best either, but at least I can wear sweaters. And it's easier to get warmer than it is to get colder, I feel. That's my opinion, but let me know. If you feel that you like summer in Japan, please tell me why in the comments of this episode, because I don't like summer. That being said, though, today I don't want to be like super depressing and just talk about all the bad parts about summer. Today I'm going to be talking about some nice things about summer, because in my experience of living in Japan for almost 2 years now, there are some good things about summer. Some good things. So the first thing I think about I think that is a good thing about summer is there are a lot of really tasty drinks that you can have. One day, I was very hot, as I said before, and I know I said I wouldn't be negative, but there's a reason I had to talk about this. I was really hot. It was humid. I was just not having a great time. I couldn't concentrate. So I needed a drink. I needed something to hydrate me. And that's exactly what I did. I went to the kombini and I got not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 different drinks that mainly hydrate me. And I'll say that because I'll say the drinks and you'll understand what I'm talking about. The first drink that I had it's called Skal, S-K-A-L, Mikan. And it's a limited time drink. So, you gotta have it. Now, I got this because Mikan is tangerine, I think, or a type of citrus in Japan, and I'm going to Ehime next week. And Ehime is a prefecture in Shikoku, which is the 4th main island in Japan, and they're famous for mikan. So I got this as a little preemptive snack or drink, I guess, something, a little appetizer, if you will. So I got this drink and I had it the day of when I came back from the kombini. And oh my goodness, it was so good. It was just delicious, and I had it with ice, and I felt immensely better. Immensely better. Then, a few days maybe after that, I don't remember, I had a Coke Zero. Now, this you can get anytime, and this isn't very hydrating, but it's tasty. And I put it in the fridge, so it's cold, so I felt better. There you have it. Then, yesterday, after a hard day of doing nothing because it was Sunday yesterday, I had a peach and pineapple drink. Very odd combination, but it tasted good, and it was actually by a famous brand that you may know, Tropicana. So that's cool. It was quite tasty. I quite enjoyed it. And another go-to drink is Aquarius. You can get this anytime as well, but it's especially good in the summer because it's a sports drink, so it has electrolytes. It's like Gatorade, but a little bit less colorful and maybe more healthy. But I quite like Aquarius. It's just so tasty. It's a little bit of a citrusy taste, kind of. and it's really refreshing. So I highly recommend that you get Aquarius if you're ever in Japan. And the last drink that I also got, which is also a sports drink, and you can get this anytime as well. It's called Match, and it's like lime green color, and it's refreshing. So I heard about this because in Japan, when you go to onsen, you usually have a milk after the onsen, or you can have another drink that's called oropomin, I think. It's a combination of two drinks. So one, it's Pocari Sweat, and a different drink. I don't know the name, but it is a vitamin C drink. So you mix those two together, and it's really, really refreshing to have after an onsen. It replenishes all your electrolytes and that kind of stuff. It's just really refreshing. So this Match is kind of like that, but you can just buy it at a konbini. And I haven't had it yet recently, but it is a good drink to have if you're hot. Other honorable mentions. I don't know if you can get this everywhere, but I can find it at my local grocery store, and it's just honey lemonade. I have never heard of that in Canada, honey lemonade, but it's really good. It's the lemonade. I like lemonade, but it's very tangy, right? So it's sometimes hard to drink. Mind you, that's what makes it refreshing. But the honey in this drink makes it really refreshing, but it's not as tangy. So I really, 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 really like it. It's so good. And also, I've seen this one quite recently. There's a lot of salty drinks that are out there in the world, in the konbini in Japan. And the salt is also a form of electrolyte, I guess. It will help energize you and hydrate you. So I've seen a salty lychee drink, which I did enjoy. And I also had a salty mikan drink too. So those are some honorable mentions. They're very good. And also, the OG water. Water is very good to have during the summer, for sure. So those are my suggestions. Those are some good things that you can have during the summer. Now, some other things that I think of when I think of good points about summer are fireworks. Lots of fireworks happen during the summer because it's less cloudy, there's less rain, it's warm. So it's a great time for fireworks. And 2 days ago, on Saturday, Takayama, the place that I am placed, wow, that was a sentence. The place where I live had fireworks. So I think it was something to do with their Citizen Day, maybe. But anyways, my friends and I went to a festival, or not a festival. It was kind of like a festival. We went to a shrine, and at the shrine, they had wind chimes, fudin are what they're called, and they're really, really delicate chimes. They're very pretty. And we just looked at them. We got omikuji, which are like fortune paper things that you can buy for like $1. And then these ones were cool because usually you pull them out of a box and you just unfold it and you read your omikuji, and it's exciting. But this one was more exciting because you put it in water and then the ink shows up, and it was really cool. Like, we put it in the water and it was so instantaneous. But the only problem was we couldn't read it because the characters were a bit hard to read. So that was the only drawback of that thing, but it was really cool. So did that. We got food. We had baby castella, which are like little pastries that you usually get at festivals. Some people got drinks. We're talking. We go up, and then the fireworks start. Boom. And they're so cool. The fireworks here are just really beautiful. So we saw them a bit from the festival area, the shrine. But then we realized, there's a place that has a higher view, and it's a cafe on a mountain. Cafe Ichi is what it's called. And we decided to go there. So I drove with my friends. I drove up there. And it was the best place to see the fireworks for sure, because we got to sit down and we ordered cake and different drinks. My friend got like a frappe milkshake. My other friend got a float. And I had a grapefruit honey cake, which I thought sounded great, but I realized I don't like grapefruit. So I liked the honey part better, basically. But it was still nice I've never, have you ever had cake while watching fireworks? Before this experience, I could confidently say no, but this time I can say yes. And it was a great experience, and I highly recommend it for sure. So it was a really, really wonderful experience to see the fireworks, and they were really beautiful. I was just amazed. They were long. It was a pretty long time. Like maybe it started at when did it start? 6 maybe, and it ended at 8:20. No, maybe it started at like 6:30 or 7 and ended at 8:20. I think. Anyways, I don't know the time, but it was really good, really enjoyable. And yeah, fireworks are really fun to see anywhere, but in Japan especially, they're pretty good, I would say. And yeah. What else? Oh, the fruit. The fruit in Japan is great, if you can get your hands on it, for sure. Because, sometimes it's quite expensive to get fruit in Japan. But if you can afford it, then fruit. But specifically, there's one fruit that is a summer fruit in Japan, and that is suica. Can you guess what that is? It starts with a W. That's right. It's watermelon. That sounded, my ALT voice came out. Oops. Yeah, it's watermelon. So, what was it? I don't remember maybe last week we received watermelon at our school. So someone gave us some watermelon, and it was so tasty, so yummy, and it was so nice to have, so refreshing, especially when you're sweating and after like a long day of doing nothing because nobody's there. But it was really nice to have some watermelon. Then I think yesterday I had a barbecue and we had watermelon, and it was so sweet. It was just so tasty. So tasty. So it was really nice to have that fruit. Other fruits that I think, are really good are mikan. So I'm excited to have that next week when I'm in Ehime. I'm excited to eat mikan every day. I'm excited to drink mikan from the tap. I cannot wait for mikan. I'm very excited. It's going to be very hot in Ehime. I'm probably not going to have a great time, but the mikan will keep me strong. I believe it. Yeah, so I think those are really the only things that I could think about for, the good things about summer in Japan. And maybe as I experience Japan more in the future, I'll be able to add to this list. But for now, this is what I think is good. If you have any suggestions or any good points that you think I missed, please let me know in the comments. You can put your thoughts and whatnot in the episode artwork for this episode. Please let me know, because I want to hear from you guys. In the meantime, I will see you later.